2016. 10 years later. Let me see if you can actually hear my voice. Not that anyone wants to listen to my voice. Right. On account. Oh yeah, I'm live right now. Okay, you can hear me. It is crazy how time flies. I remember quite liking this game. I got I think this is the expansion. I have no idea what this all means. This is probably just... I could try and do the Google Translate. I'll just click on something. It's been 10 years since I got and played Sengoku Basara 4. It's very strange. It is very strange to basically see games and consoles that I, in my personal opinion, don't consider old to be 10 years old. And this is a game made by Capcom. It is of course basically Dynasty Warriors, but the silliness and the over the top has been increased quite a bit. And I remember really liking it. I think especially for that time, I think I even liked this game a lot better than the Warrior games. Dynasty Warriors and the Samurai Warriors. It had a lot more polish in my opinion. Not entirely sure if this was like a port of like a PS3 game or whatever. And you know, even back in that time period, Capcom was making different games, and now Capcom, in my opinion at least, it's just an opinion, they're just making Monster Hunter and Resident Evil. That's it. They're not really doing... maybe Mega Man. Are they making Mega Man? I'm not even up to date with modern games nowadays. I don't know what it all means. I wish I was smart enough to learn Japanese though. It would be so cool. But sadly I am way too stupid. This is probably something about leveling up and equipping your new gear, upgrading your gear. Objectives in the game. Hey, what's up, Eddie? 12H. Yes, a new Onimusha is coming, but let's be really honest. It's not going to be anything like what Onimusha was. I mean, even if you look at it, it screams Unreal Engine, it's dark, it's gritty, it's very... how do I say this? It looks like a lot of other games. It doesn't have the artistic design of what Onimusha was. And I fear that it's going to be sort of a Soul-like game. And not a not a mix between a hack and slash and an RPG. At least that's how I saw Onimusha. But it is cool that they're bringing it back, at least in name. It's cool. How much points do you have? Oh, I guess I had points. That's probably like end. Probably like save your game. I actually remember playing a lot of Sengoku Basara 4. These are kind of like updated PS2 graphics. Well, perhaps PS3 graphics. But it's alright. I think that graphics like this are still good. I don't care what anyone else says, and I am a big supporter of developers need to make more games that cost less and look not as highly graphical detail as we're seeing right now. I think graphics like this, if you just think about the character designs, I think this is, in my opinion, peak gaming. This is what a game character should look like. I think there is a term for it, like smooth face or whatever. But whatever. Oh no, this is like a... Oh shit. Oh, you probably need like kills or... I got money or something? My phone is charging, so I can't use Google Translate Lens to see what's on screen. I'm probably doing something good. Oh, L1. Ooh, I feel like an ultimate attack!
てめえら誰に断ってはしゃいでやがる。ここは未来の俺の領地だ。知らねえとは言わせねえ。なんだ、ガキがもう一匹増えやがったぞ。あんた面白いことやってんな。俺も混ぜって。あ、まだガキじゃねえか。何？まだ子供だろ。おちびちゃんはそこでじっとしてな。こんな雑魚ども、梵天丸様一人で瞬殺だぜ。梵天丸強い。おいおい、おちびちゃん、無理すんなよ。おっちんじまっても知らねえぞ。ちびじゃない、僕はベマルだ。このガキども強すぎる。
I need a little break from Dragon Quest V. I've been playing it for a few hours today. Mostly grinding to level up. I just got Bianca in my party back again. and she was only level 11 or 12, so I kind of need to level her up.
そこまで先に着いた方が勝ちってなどうだ。よし、この弁丸受けて立つ。なら、
Yeah, remember all these weird emphases that you can do. You need to reach 300 hits. I think that is. Oh, here's how many hits it has. Wow! Give me the money!
風林火山ってか？あんたの親父は武田の武士か？そうだ。武田24将が一人。真田正幸だ。真田正幸。
That is something that I completely forgot. That is true. They're also working on Okami too. That could be something very cool. Same with Onimusha, by the way. I will probably... I hope there's going to be a demo for Onimusha too, but you know what I fear a little bit is that it's going to be like Nioh. And I loved Nioh 1. Back when Nioh 1 came out, I was basically hailing it as a spiritual successor to Onimusha, mixed with Diablo elements that I absolutely loved. But Nioh isn't Onimusha. But we'll see. I hope they bring out the demo so I can at least try it out. And to be really honest, I still need to play Okami. I have heard a lot of good things about the game. I agree. Capcom is definitely pushing out some high quality games. Especially graphically, the new Resident Evil looks absolutely amazing. And play the newest Monster Hunter, but didn't they announce a large expansion for the newest Monster Hunter? Maybe I'll get the game when the expansion comes out. But the whole fact that you can now sort of see weak points in the monsters just put me off from getting the game. Hello, Gamer Nisha 40. How are you doing? With Onimusha, the newest one, I kind of have the same vibe. I was thinking about a game that I could sort of match with the graphical style. It reminds me of Dynasty Warriors Origin. Like, the Warrior games, in my opinion, were always wacky, colorful, over the top, fun hack and slash games, right? They were a lot of fun. I love the Warrior franchise. I played basically almost all the Warrior games on PS3 and PS4. And I played the demo of Origins, and I'm like, yeah, it's very cool to see hundreds of enemies on screen, like, of course, the developer intended in the first place with the original games, but they took away the wackiness and the vibrant, colorful game and made it like this really dark, gritty, Unreal Engine style game. And I was like, I don't know, I don't like this. But of course I only played a little bit of the demo, so I maybe could be completely wrong on this one. I remember like back in the PS3 days and even PS4 days, when I was playing the Warrior games, the only thing I wanted was massive battles. I just wanted thousands of stupid, low polygon enemies on screen, but seeing massive battles. So when they announced Dynasty Warriors 9 and they kind of showed us massive battles, I was like, yes, this looks so freaking cool. And then the game actually came out and it was like, yeah, it basically was shit. I actually still play Dynasty Warriors 4 here and there, and it's very cool. I really like the old way of Dynasty Warrior games where the enemies hit very hard. It's very beat 'em up-ish. Onimusha is, Okami is definitely on my list to be played. I have the PS2 version, but of course nowadays we can easily get the probably much better HD version on PS3, 4, 5, whatever. But my list is so freaking large. You know, I don't want to add another game to my list of games that I am already playing. But perhaps after Dragon Quest 5, I will go and get Okami and play it. Thinking about smaller PS2 games that I should play, I was also relatively far into Beyond Good and Evil. Another game I should go back to and actually play. I got 500 kills. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, in terms of graphics and sort of lower budget games and expensive games, I think the PS4 era was like perfect. Sony was pushing out bigger games. You had so many developers making smaller games. The Japanese games were way more than they were now. There were a lot more Japanese games getting released. And I understand, I'm not an idiot, you know, of course I understand that people want to have better technology, but in my opinion, you know, if you look at the PS5, and you could nitpick and say, well, Claude, this and this game you should really check out, but the games that I'm truly interested in is almost nothing on PS5. And we are basically almost at the end of this generation. And there's almost nothing that came out that truly boggled my mind. Truly said like, whoa, this is amazing. I mean, sure, Astro Bot is still a game I need to play, but I will probably like Astro Bot a lot, but it's not a game where I would say, whoa. The same way that I said whoa to Uncharted 2, to Demon Souls, to Dark Souls, to Gravity Rush 1 and 2, to the last Wipeout game Sony created, you know? To the first time I played Resistance, the first time I played God of War 2, or the original God of War, where I really felt that sense of, wow, look at this. And not just in terms of graphics, just in overall sense of whoa. I think that one of the last games I had that feeling of was with God of War. You know, the reboot. And I even haven't played Ragnarok because I just felt like I already done this. You know, I've become older. It's quite weird to say this. I feel 16 years old. I'm not joking. My body feels 16-year-old. I mean, not really, but I just don't feel that I have gotten old, right? If you know what I mean. I don't feel 40. I'm almost 40 years old in December, but I don't feel 40. I feel like the kid I was 20 years, 30 years ago. And I still have the same feelings in terms of gaming as I had 20 or 30 years ago. But the gaming landscape itself has changed, and at a certain point I saw a video online about also someone from my age who was talking about why he doesn't like modern games anymore, why he just can't get into games nowadays. And at the end of the video, he said something that in my opinion is very powerful, and really just thought to myself, yeah, that's it. And he said, games are just not made for me anymore. They're not made for us anymore. Now there are a lot of gamers, like for example Happy Concert Gamer, who still loves modern games and who still is very excited for everything new coming out. But for a very small portion amount of gamers, including me, they don't interest me anymore. I mean, it's not just me. Even developers themselves kind of think to themselves and say, you know what? The older games that we created truly were better. Let's remake them all. Look at the best horror games nowadays. You definitely can consider the new Resident Evil to be extremely good, but Silent Hill 2 remake. You know, Silent Hill 2 is one of the best horror games ever made. It got remade, and gamers loved it. Fatal Frame 2 actually came out. Well, what's the other European word for it? Oh man, I forgot. I apologize. But Fatal Frame 2 have also been remade, and there are a couple of other Fatal Frame games that has been remade. Because guess what? These games were really cool, but for a lot of gamers, its visuals and its graphics, I mean its visuals and its gameplay is very outdated. Let's use him. I don't know what this is. Can I? Oh. Is that a move? I think one of the prime examples for me personally is Dragon Quest VII, the remake. You know, Square Enix have been remaking a lot of games, and they haven't really put out a lot of high-profile RPGs. Just think about this. Seriously, think about this. In 10, 20 years' time, when gamers are going to put a list of top 10 best RPGs of all time, do you think that there will be a modern RPG on that list? Perhaps Dragon Quest XI, because that game is extremely good. I agree. That's one. Okay, one. And perhaps there will be gamers who will say, well, Persona 5. I'm like, Persona 5 came out in the PS3 era. You know, that's a very long time ago. And in that time period, a lot of things have changed. I don't consider Persona 5 a modern RPG. But, I mean, sure, you can say that it's modern RPG and you can put it on the list. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, by the way. I'm just doing what was, is that his web? Oh wait, no, I see that. You still don't have a PS5. Well, to be really honest, I have. I've gotten a PS5 like 2 years ago, and I had some fun. Then I sold it, and last year, you can check the whole story on my YouTube account. I don't know if you're a subscriber or not. I got the PS5 Slim Digital Edition back because it was $300 or $320. It was way too cheap to say no. And there are a lot of games that you can play that run and play and look better on the PS5. And that is kind of the sole reason why I got the PS5. This looks really wacky. It kind of reminds me of windmills. It looks cool though, don't get me wrong, it looks cool. But which one is better? I don't see which one is better. Whatever. This looks cool, so I'll just do it. Oh, you have to buy it. Okay. So I think the PS5 is worth your money, but mostly to play all the games on it. When I when I sold my apartment and bought this apartment, I had an 8-week where I have to spend, I was living with my dad in my dad's house and my brother, and in the 8 weeks I played Onimusha, the last one. What's that game called? Wait up for a second, I'm gonna check it out because I don't wanna... It's the last Onimusha. Dawn of Dreams. I played Dawn of Dreams. And I remember getting the game when it came out because I was a huge Onimusha fan. And liking it quite a bit. But throughout the years, I have seen people say how bad the game is, that it's not an Onimusha game, and I was playing the game, and I just figured to myself, what? It's fucking weird. The game is amazing. I love the whole RPG aspect. I loved the grinding for levels and grinding for money and souls, or souls and money, whatever, to level up your weapons and get new weapons, get new equipment. I love the last Onimusha game. I'm like, why do people hate it so much? It's one of the best, actually. Yeah, so that's what I feel too. Persona 5 is a PS3 game. It's not bad. You know what's actually on my list too? It's quite weird, but these are all the Shin Megami Tensei games on PS2. You had one that had Dante in it. It also got a remake, by the way. I think it was Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne? Persona is one of those games. It's so freaking weird. But I love Persona 4. I love Persona 5. But I haven't beaten a single one of them. After an hour or 60, I just get bored. But I'm still slowly progressing towards Persona 5, by the way. But I said I kind of like need a break every like 10, 20 hours. First time I played Sengoku Basara was on the PS2 game here in Europe called Devil Kings. And even back then I really thought to myself like, wow, it's a really cool looking dinosaur clone. Shin Onimusha. I honestly have never heard of Shin Onimusha. But you piqued my interest. What is it? Do you mean the fighting game? I've never heard of Shin Onimusha. Or is it just the first one called? No, it's called Onimusha Warlords, right? And then you had a version on the Xbox. Oh, I remember this attack. This was really cool. Yeah, with it's a very, very cool attack. Ah, Onimusha 4, okay, so that's basically Dawn of Dreams, right? Well, I liked it a lot. I actually really loved it. I really didn't understand what people hated about it. Also, it's one of the best looking PS2 games. It runs at the perfect frame rate. It looks very cool. I really liked it. And I played and beaten Onimusha 2 again last year, and I liked that game too. Even with its tank controls, I still loved it. What do I need to do? Oh, you need to kill 300 enemies. Alright. Mission. Oh, you're now playing as someone else, okay? This reminds me of Captain Quark from Ratchet and Clank. Oh, what did I do? Oh, very cool. Okay. That looks very cool. Wiggle, wiggle.
殺されてしまう。あの方々の到着はまだか。
兵士たちの様子が尋常じゃないね。なるほど、この道は当たりってわけだ。
Wait up. Someone calling? Oh no. Well. Oh, I had to get my phone. Okay. What's the mission there? Why? Oh, I probably just have to go there.
よし、ここでいいぞ勝家。承知つかまつった。
Wow, very cool.
織田家が真槍の股だ。
Oh, damn, that's good.
同じく解決柴田勝家。これより先は我らが降参。
信長のこの絵、音に聞く織田の股沙汰か。やはりこの先に信長が。ならば勝頼公も。
信長様の御前で賊を討てるとは何たる強行。いや、この場としてあれば必然の幸運か。おう、その意気だぞ勝家。でも油断はするな。こいつ強いぞ。ここで大手柄を。ああ、光秀様に次ぐ側近となることも夢ではない。そうなれば次は
ウェド白昼夢にふけったまま戦うとは、はいやはや、なかなかどうして器用な若造だね。
勝家、
年家殿に一つお尋ねしたい。そこもとは仁も義も厚き誠のもののふとお見受けいたす。
なんとも聞いてくれ。
なれば何故信長の非道なる振る舞いをカンカンなさる。
Fatality.
天下不武とは魔王がごとき存在を将来し
What in the dead?
ものか。
How is that possible?
違う、そうではない。そうではないか。それがしは信じているんだ。信長様の力で日の本を一つにした後、皆で一生懸命力を合わせれば戦のない平和な世が作れると。
先を信じているから今はどうであろうと構わぬ。そう申されるのだな。
The Butcher.
それで構わぬ。この天下を統一できるのは信長様だけなんだ。他の誰にもなし得はしない。そうだ、下天を食らうに至る者は信長様のみ。今はまだな。
Crazy!
過ぎる力ってのはどうにもいけないね。誰も彼にも夢を見せちまいや。
Butchered. What's the mission? All right. Maybe kill all of those? Oh no. At least the music is very good. I like it. But I have no idea what I should do. I don't know what to do. You failed the mission. Oh, there. Oh, maybe I should get one of those. I don't know. What's the mission? I really don't know. Maybe I should ask Google Lens to see. Translate it to see what I should do. Wait up a second. Google Translate. Oh yeah, okay. Let me see what it says here. Missing no problem, it says. Oh wait. Japanese. Ah. Takeda Katsuri, okay. So I have to go to a place, but when I actually go there, nothing happens. Wow, what's that? Very cool. Maybe it's over here? Nope. Maybe it's over here. Nope. I don't get it. Maybe it's like a bug in the game? Oh, I actually just needed to do this. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember the guy with the fists. I am ultimate power, you fool. I think that is.
だが難しい問いだな。わしにも信長公の誠は。
Okay, that was fast. I actually played this guy a lot in the original Sengoku Basara 4 or 3 on the PS3.
しかし、お
Oh,
前
now
は
you're
恐ろし
friends.
くはないのか。
Alright.
恐れる何をだ。
信長公、
One
そして
big ass hair though. Holy shit.
俺は恐れを抱けるほどまだ信長を知らぬ。
それもそうだな。だがな、信行、わしは怖くてたまらないんだ。何より功に惹かれてしまうわし自身が怖い。なぜ功に惹かれるのか、それを知るのが怖いんだ。家康、わしは臆病者だ。だが信行、お前は違う。功とも己とも嘘を偽りなくまっすぐ向き合うだろう。その答えがわしをも導く。そんな気がしてならない。
織田信長、それほどまでの男か。
I don't like the character. At least not his playstyle. Oh, that's actually a nice move. The next part in the battle. That's Nobunaga.
無駄ですよ。
騒ぐな。無事な。織田信長。勝頼様。
No, why are you playing like him again?
時を確かに。
まあまあ、それほどまでに血相を変えずともちゃんと生きてますよ。
What a match controller.
明智光秀貴様。今すぐ勝頼様を解放しろ。さもなくば。
さもなくば殺しますか。私を信長公も。それは面白くなりますね。
出張な。いいよ。
Fatality.
これは申し訳ございません。あのゴミを始末せずにいたのはそのためでした。
Huh? She's alive. Alive. She's alive. Is that possible?
貴様の記述とやら世に披露してみせ。信長、交渉だ。勝頼様を返してくれ。
Hey, this is not fair. You're so strong now. What the hell's going on?
虎の子はネズミぞ。弱きが滅ぶは羊よ。無事な。 武田を捨て異様に使え駒となりし
Murder.
図に乗らん信長返さるなら力ずくで取り返すまで親方様やはり
Can't you like lock on or something? Man.
薄汚い手を使ってでもわしが止めておくべきだった
Nobunaga. Oh yeah, you devil.
かつてあなた
Guy.
が孔の暗殺を企てたもののそれを信玄公が止めたということですか
Ultimate
そうだ
power.
親方様は終わりの大助をも導けると
He gets ultimate power and I got
寛
nothing.
大でありすぎた
寛大ですか愚か浅はか当変木の間違いでは
よしトラメや塔にうせと下天は世のなさんままよさせんと言っている親方
Wow,
様の
it
教えは生きてい
hurt
る
him a bit.
武田のわしの心に生き続けている
Huh? 'It's kind of weird that you don't have a lock on, or whatever. Die, Nobunaga! Die! Fool! But he's not dead yet.
親父殿勝頼様をたかるなあれね
How is that possible? I've beat him 3 times. The devil.
命を選べそれかこれか一方のみくれてやるならば親父殿だ信行何をしまようか小僧よう言うたわよせやめろ勝頼様
Hey, what's up, Triforce? Kom door de wind. It's the weather. It's the wind. Super FIFA. Whoa, okay. No idea what that all means. Whatever. You want some super weather? Oh, these are probably the chapters. Okay. Whatever.
第3章伝説の武人
Yeah, very cool. So which one can I choose? Oh, you actually can choose three characters. What did I do? What did I do?
伝説の武人
It says new, but I already played with these characters. Played with these characters. Alright. Level up. Alright. Oh, I leveled him up. Okay. Hmm.
やってくれたね、北条のじい様。まあいいさ。この正行に策ありよ。
Hello, Sayang. Hey, didn't the guy die? Didn't he scream because his friend died?
親父様
Wait up 2 seconds. Okay.
策とは一体あの軍勢とまと
Great
もにやり合って
story, yeah, I
い
know.
かに我らであろうとも
I do remember the storyline in Devil Kings and Sengoku Basara on PS3 being pretty funny. But, of course, I can't speak Japanese, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But same with this, I have no idea what I should do. Like you're shooting? Yeah. Maybe dodge. Oh wait, I did something. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, shoot again, fool.
敵方の
Aha! I need to parry it.
それが
Okay.
親父様の策
Very
で
cool.
ござるか
さようさよう。ふんどった北条型の旗を背に、この霧の中、敵の陣中で人暴れしてやるのよ。
Sneak attack.
さすれば
You
北
don't
条
want
型
that.
は味方に裏切り者が出たと見て、浮き足立つに相違なかろう。
なんと
Oh, Monster Hunter Stories 1. I did play Monster Hunter Stories 2 on the Switch.
戦国一の
It's
詐欺師にござる
Okay.
それを言うなら、
Well,
記述し
from what
な
I remember, Monster Hunter Stories 2 at least, it's kind of like a Monster Hunter RPG. I mean, duh. But it's still Monster Hunter where you had to kill monsters and then upgrade your weapons, and I think it was pretty funny.
雪村お前はそのまま進み
Isn't
旗を
part
奪い
3 also coming out, or did came out?
別の旗を奪いに行く
Oh, I need to do something because it's at 6 of the 6. Okay. Ah, it's already out. Okay. I think this is one of those.
手に燃えよ我が肉手に燃えよ我が炎は真田がたわせ
Yeah, very cool. Okay, some PS4 premium. Alright. Wow. Oh, actually killed one of the 6. So where's the other one? Or 5. Oh, it's one of those.
しっかり多く背負えばそれだけ目立ちまするな。ではそれがし100機ほど集め
Yeah,
てみせ
okay.
ましょうぞ。
2 of 5, 6. Epic screaming.
見事
Oh, now you
存分な
have to
働
play.
きだ
I don't like this guy. I don't like his playstyle. Oh well.
雪村はこの俺のセナを追い懸命にかけている。俺はその思いに報い先へと導き
Oh,
続け
you
る。
were looking to get a Switch too?
では俺を導く
For 60 euros? Yeah,
織
that's
田信長
pretty cheap compared to what
俺の道の先を行くものではない。
console, next generation of consoles is going to cost
俺が感じた
with Project Helix from Xbox or from Microsoft.
あれは何だったんだ。
I suspect that console, well, it's basically a PC with a logo
惹かれている
strapped
と
on.
いうことなのか。
Probably gonna cost like 1,000, maybe 1,200 euros. So 460 is pretty cheap.
確かめねばならない。この信行自らの足でお振るは名うての強者なり。
Yeah, that's definitely not a console, I know. There is also like zero hype
ここにご
for
披露使う
Project Helix. I mean, literally zero
こ
hype.
の信行確かに得たり。
やれやれせがれ殿まで兄弟揃ってでかい声だよまったく。
Yeah, that's what most people are expecting. Just a PC with Xbox capabilities
とんでもない重荷をお主に背負わせてしまった。
at a crazy high price.
わしは気づいておらぬが、わしの命を選んだあの刹那からお主の中で何かが変わった。いや、お主は変わることを選んだのかもしれん。どうあれお主は変わってしまった。今一度見極めねば真田の行く道、そしてたどり着く先を。親方様、
Ha! I
こ
got
の正行、戦国一の食わせ者などと称されておりますが、いやはや愛も変わらずヘマばかりですわ。勝頼様
If you
のこと
think,
で
if you
は
talk about just like traditional consoles, then yeah, that's true.
あの世で合わせ
Sony has the only one who has a traditional console.
しぶとく生き延びて親方様の教えをしっかりと先へとつないでいく
But I
と
think,
ござる。
and I said this a couple times when we talked. I honestly do believe that the PS6 is going to be the last console. After the PS6, it's probably going to be like some kind of service or, you know, I don't know, live service stuff. If even the PS6 is like a traditional console, I fully expect it to be digital only, and you can have a physical add-on, and that will be the end of physical games. This is the end. My good friend, this is the end. Where's the, oh, there he is. What is he doing there? Come over here. He vanishes. Yeah, maybe not now, but let's say the rumors are true, and they are going to, how do I say it, delay the PS6. That's what the rumors are saying, at least. And we're going to see a PS6 at like 2028, and the PlayStation 6 is going to last for 10 years. By that time period, if humanity is still alive, we will probably, they probably will have a better streaming service, I guess. Where's the guy? Where did I should kill? It's really annoying. Where is he? Oh, he's there. What is he doing there? Come here. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Still watching? That's what I've heard too. Those are also the rumors, that they have like two versions, like a handheld version and like a console version. Where the Ticky Wicky is the guy that I need to kill? I wonder though if we will ever see that the prices of those RAMs or just components for gaming systems will ever decrease, or they'll just keep increasing and increasing. Ah, you got one. Oh, yay! I'm playing with the character that I actually want to play with. Yeah, you think? Because the how do you say this? The demand for AI is probably going to increase, not decrease. So the demand for these certain chips and processors will increase more and more, right? One thing is for sure though, if we ever want to have a normal price range for any kind of product, all these fucking wars should stop. All these endless wars. Yeah, that is one thing that they could do, is build bigger and better factories. Isn't Taiwan like one of the biggest countries to produce chips? And I mean, if China ever starts a war with them, and that's probably going to happen, the chip world is fucked. We are full.
お家が大事はこの雪村とて同じだが我らは我らの誠を貫く織田になど踏みしてなるものか
Where are the other ones? No, I don't want to play with the other ones. That's true, but at least China is investing heavily into building their own chip factories and stuff. Because they don't give a flying fuck about environment and whatever what. Only the stupid Western world is. And that's why China is you know, getting way stronger. Yeah, I've read about that. Yeah, we have a big factory, but we're just one small country. Nothing compared to countries like China. But whatever, what do I know? The grandpa fighting back. Grandpa, how are you? Oh, here he is. You don't see other people comment? Well, it's only you and Eddie 12H at the moment. Nobody likes my streaming. No, 12H. Maybe 12 hours. I don't know. Die, Grandpa. Shinya. I need to get a forest. Yeah, forest. This base belongs to us now. That's true. The only thing we can do is wait and wait and see what happens in the world. But one thing is for sure, at least I think is for sure, is that the world is not in a good shape at this very moment. But whatever. I got a trophy! Wow! When can I play as other characters though? I don't like the other two characters. They're lame. They are lame! Let me... like... Let me try and use this. What is this? Oh boy, what is this? Okay, let me...
ベンマルが
Baba. Oh, this probably just replaying the game or replaying certain stages. So what is this? It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. What is this? Can't even play as him. You play as the other dude. I don't like it. It's probably options. Yeah, it's options. What? Is this for free play? Can I free play? Oh no. This is a PlayStation Store. Yeah, I could try indeed and see what it is. Look, let me try it. My telephone is slow. Japanese, nanda. Geheim verhaal uit het volgende verhaal. Oké. Yes, options. So what was this? Okay, yeah, this is DLC. So it seems you have to play the main story. Invasion of the Tokugawa. Wow. All right. Okay.
第4
Let's
子
play it then.
第1次上田合戦徳川来襲
Tokugawa.
武をもって天下を治むる魔王織田信長の悪逆ともいえる所業の是非はと
No, I don't want to play with those. Can I choose another character? Let's see if there's like a character selection mode. Why do you get lame ass characters to play with? I want to play with some cool characters. I don't want to play with those losers. How? What does it say? Can I choose another character? Why do I have to choose lame ass characters? Whatever. Okay, whatever. It's the United States song, whatever. the fucking thick is this? Okay. This is much better. This is definitely more what I like. Wow, look at this. Cool. I probably don't have enough money anymore. You do not have enough money.
Oh
yeah, the guy with the robot. That robot is freaking cool though. Very cool robot. Roboto! Oh, can I switch characters now? Yeah, I can.
真田はわしが死と仰ぐ信玄公の求心、悪いようにはしないと約束する。上田の城も民も真田に代わりわしが守ろう。それが亡き死に報いるわしの誠だ。
言ってくれるね。律儀者の正体
Oh, I
見
need
た
to
き化け
defend.
だ
Ah,
んじ。
okay.
乱れに乗じて旧武田領を平らげおって腹かい。
すでに徳川軍は城を取り囲んでおりましょう。いかがなさる、親父殿。
そうさな。徳川に作ったのも悪くない話かね。家康は信玄公も一目置いたほどのものの札。器は確かさ。秀吉に並び立ち天下を競うのはやっこさんとも言える。
では徳川に下りますか。
そいつだけはごめんこむるね。
What is he doing
徳
here?
川につく
So
のは
weird.
構わんさ。だが上田の城は渡せん。
Blah 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 blah.
期日の策に惑わされるな。数で囲み押し潰せ。わしはかつて三方ヶ原で信玄公に敗れ初めて己の小ささを知った。そしてこの世界の広さ以来、信玄公は我が心の師。師が残した信濃甲斐の地を秀吉殿の拳から守れるのはわしだけだ。
やれやれ、親方様も罪作りなお人だね。肝心なところ伝えそびれていったんだから。上田はこの正行が親方様から託された城よ。この正行が親方様の思いを継いだ約束の地よ。かったらしたガキ大将どもに「はいそうですか」と渡していいもんじゃねえのさ。
これが信濃の志士真田信之。なんという剛力。
親方のはそのような小さき道にこだわり、我ら真田の道を危うくするおつもりか。
小さき道だと。
さよ、亡き者の意を継ぐ道はあれど、その道が歩みを妨げ、行く末を惑わすならば捨てるべきだ。
ここにもいたかい。図体ばかりの鼻垂れが。せがれ殿とは一度膝つき合わせて話し合わにゃならんな。何、そう難しい道理じゃない。調理温めるより簡単さ。そん時はお主と雪村と親子3人湯にでも浸かりに行くかね。親方様とっておきの隠し湯さ。
are they not defending their own position? Really weird.
我が軍の勝利は目前ぞ。まもなく援軍も到着する。お前たちに勝ち目はない。これが最後の勧告だ。直ちに降伏せよ。
ここで援軍た。冗談は義姫様なんつって。こっちの秘密兵器の出番かね。誰か一っ走り頼むわ。雪村のもとへ。
Whoa! Fell. Oh, very cool. Okay.
親父様からの伝令では敵方の増援までもはや猶予もなし。急がねば風よりも早く。しかし親父様が申していた通りの事態となった。徳川殿が天下を望むならば必ずや上田を攻めると。徳川殿は義のあるお方。そう信じていた己の未熟を恥じるばかりにござる。今や戦国の炎が再び世に燃え盛らんとしているのか。
敵襲真田の援軍か。通すな、そやつを通すな。
増援にしては敵の数が少ない。だがそれらしき隊も他には見当たらぬ。
Whoa! Super speed. Oh. Right? How? That's not bad. Money! He's riding into battle. Wait up. Okay. Oh, I have to go back to defending. Okay.
よし、やってくれたか、忠勝。これで勝敗は決した。正行殿、
決断を。
Get over here!
文字通り降って湧いた援軍ってか。いやー参った。いくら小せがれ殿でもこいつは防ぎようがないね。
ここまでか。
らしくないね。これ式の劣勢。せがれ殿なら一蹴りで散らしてくれるってなもんだろ。
そのように俺や雪村を頼みにして死を這い進むがあなたの道だ。いいな、進んですらいない。激動する力に翻弄され己の道を失い前に進むことすらままならぬ。それが真田昌幸という男の本性だ。
それはまた随分手厳しいね。だがそういう話は連中を片付けてからにしようや。
This limit break is pretty cool, but it takes so fucking long!
優しく強く荒々しく握った拳は大きく激し
Oh, I can skip it like this. Much better.
真田方は混乱しているぞ。攻めろ攻めろ。
目指すは天下の頂なり、送るは名うての強者なり。
Come on!
親父殿には信玄公の意志を継ぐほどの器量はない。巨大な流れに逆らい己が道を行く力もない。
いい加減にせんか信行。
Run faster, you fool!
真田は弱き者となる。弱き者は新しき世を前に滅ぶ定めにある。
そこまで申さばせがれ殿、お主に問おう。わしが弱き者だとして強き者とは誰だ。
いかなる力にも屈することなく己が道を前へと進む者よ。
織田信長のようなか。
そうだ。そして徳川家康もまた強き男だ。
と家康が。だが奴は信玄公を死と仰いでいるのではなかったか。ならばわし同様、お主の言う小さき道にこだわるものではないのか。
違いが分からぬと申される。その事実が先へ進まぬものである何よりの証。このまま道半ばでとどまれば真田は滅ぶ。だがそうならぬ。この信行が許さぬ。
いや、何を言っても今は無駄かね。
I have actually done Let's Play videos. I played the entirety of Bioshock Infinite many years ago, but I don't have a PC anymore, so recording an entire game, now of course nowadays with live streaming you can record an entire game, but it's very difficult for me personally to play one game for a long time and stream it. Also because my girlfriend wants to play games together and she not always likes me, you know, streaming. But I have done a few Let's Plays. Did I win? I did. I did win. Okay. Money and power!
第5章小田原の絵戦国乱世が生んだ不正室の木
Ah, at least you can play with some cool looking characters. Puh. Puh. This reminds me of Edward Scissorhands. Oh, this actually reminds me even more of Edward Scissorhands. I think this is actually the best. Yeah, that's true. If I stream, she most of the time isn't here. She's outside with a friend, a female friend. In the city, in the big city. No, I said yes. Shall I make another coffee? Choices.
白装束は伊達じゃねえ。待ってな秀吉。俺の覚悟あんたに刻むぜ。
You just did. This looks very cool. Hey, I actually remember this level, this map. Oh, he actually stays like this. What the fuck? He's like, come here, fools, I'm right here. No. Ik heb een mix met Nescafé Gold en dan die Douwe Egberts 3-in-1 zakjes. Maar ik doe, laat maar zeggen, met 1 zakje maak ik 3 koffies. Dus ik doe maar een heel klein beetje en die mix ik. Dat is echt lekker. No black coffee for me. Oh, you only like black coffee, okay. Come on, home, I'm just a boomer. I boom my life away. Today, I'm just a boomer, liking the old way. Yeah. So in that regard, I'm a boomer too.
Monkey guy.
Monkey guy. True. Very true. The true? No, but I do agree with that. I think a lot of things in the world being digital is so much worse than it was before. The interaction between people is just so bad nowadays. Even, and this is, you know, something that I probably said so many times, but even in gaming, just going out to a store to buy a game, knowing that that game is going to work without having a million patches and $1,000 in DLC to have a complete edition of the game was way more fun. I honestly, genuinely miss going to game stores. But you know how it is, you know net games. I've checked net games a few times, and these prices are so ridiculously high. They ask for simple PS2 games like 15, 20 euros, where on the marketplace you can find them for like $7. So what's the reason for me to go to a game store like Netgame and spend way more money instead of just, you know, getting it on marketplace? And even if you would say, well, for more modern games they have better prices, or just for the fun of it, it's still not the same. I honestly miss, I remember when I was much younger, when the PS2 was basically the console, PS2, Xbox, GameCube. And you probably remember the store too, Future Zone in Rotterdam. You know Future Zone? I remember there was one person that I called my friend, a friend of mine. I still call him a friend of mine. And he was at the Dungeons and Dragons club of my dad. And there were always certain people who stayed the night, because they were playing up until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the night. And I remember a lot that on a Sunday, well, it mostly started out as in this way. He and a few others were done playing Dungeons and Dragons, and then we were going to play video games. We played stuff like Soul Calibur 2, Dead or Alive 2. We played a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee. We played a lot of Mario Kart. Double Dash on the, yeah, I think it was Double Dash on the GameCube, right? And then on a Sunday, almost every Sunday, we gone to Rotterdam City and we eat like McDonald's or eat a pizza, whatever. And then we Future Zone, yeah, McDonald's was at de Hoogstraat, but Future Zone was beneath the Koopgoot by V&D. And then we've gone to Future Zone. Now, for anybody who isn't Dutch, that was like a big specified gaming store in Rotterdam. That was like the biggest gaming store in Rotterdam. And we go to Future Zone, and we went there so many times that these people kind of recognized us. They knew who we were. And sometimes we had a chat, sometimes not. But I remember spending, it's not even a joke, I'm not joking, a few hours just flipping through all the games, and me and my friends, and sometimes even more friends, talking about video games, checking out Future Zone, going to McDonald's, playing on the PSP or Nintendo DS, and just honestly having a good time. And I honestly miss that. I actually went out of touch with that specific person. He got a girlfriend, he went to live far away, and he got... that actually was called the Hoogstraat? Because I know Future Zone was beneath in Koopgoot. It was in the Koopgoot. But if that was called Hoogstraat, then sure. And he got married and got kids, so it's been years. I mean, years when I saw him for the last time. And but I do have it on Facebook, and I actually remembered a few years back, I sent him a message saying, hey, you know, you remember me? And you know, I really miss the old times, and you were one of my best friends and stuff. And he was like, yeah, I miss these old times too, but you know, life goes on, and that's just how it is. He still plays games, by the way, but we just don't see each other anymore. But I genuinely miss those time periods where you can just go to a game store. You saw so many games, a lot of games that you never heard about, because back then, number one, there were so many games coming out physical, I mean, only physical. And the internet wasn't as big as it is right now. I really miss these time periods. And you can definitely say, well, you are a part of the fault. Because eventually I only ordered games online, and that's true. I agree. That is true. I was a part of the problem that I didn't go to gaming stores anymore, because ordering online was so much cheaper. I could get games for 50, 55 euros. That was like 10 euros less than in game stores. I could get them sometimes 1 or 2 days before official releases. So why would I do that? Why would I go to game stores anymore? Exactly! Gaming stores was a place where you could find people that had the same interests as you. It was a place, in my opinion, because back then when I was younger, I didn't have a game room like I have now. Like, I mean, 2 years ago, you know, of course I sold a large chunk of my collection, but back at that time period, I had a couple of games. I had maybe a shelf full of games. I also wasn't like dedicatedly collecting video games. I mean, now when people who don't know me or never been in my house or apartment, whatever, they're like, whoa, you have like a game store in your house. But back then I just had a handful of games when I was much younger. So going to a game store felt like... Oh, someone is calling me. Wait up a second. Wait up. Wait up. I am back. Sadly, I have to end the stream. I have to pick up my girlfriend from the station. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for talking, especially Triforce and Eddie. 12 hours or 12H. See you next time. Later, alligator!